What's going on, everyone? Of course, we all saw the game. The Steelers have lost to the Browns, who have not won a playoff game in decades. I think since I've been born, but it really goes that far back. And the Browns deserve it. They deserve to go this far. It's been a long time coming. I'm sure a lot of Cleveland fans are ecstatic about this situation, and I hope they do well. As for the Steelers, of course, I'm very disappointed. You guys saw how I was reacting the other day. If you're on my Parlor account, if you're following it, and it's exactly how I felt. I was disgusted by the performance. I hated how the game started, and we shouldn't be in this position. I expect a lot better from the Steelers, especially after having so many weapons. A lot of guys were working. I don't know why it stopped. It made no sense to me, but it's crazy nonetheless. And I hate that that was the situation. On to the end piece of the game. I hated that Ben Roethlisberger was sitting alone and then began crying. It was hard to see. And it sucked, especially seeing as he's been the only quarterback I've known for the Steelers. If when he retires, it's gonna suck, and I'm pretty sure that's what he was contemplating at the end of the game, sitting right there alone, and then having Marquise Pouncey and then Juju Smith-Schuster visiting him. It's gonna suck, but I'll respect whatever decision he chooses. And as for all the Steelers fans that want him to retire or just have the Steelers let him go, I disagree. He's done a lot for the franchise, and I don't think he should be discredited for it, especially for the last 2 years, how he's been performing and how he's injury ridden. It it shouldn't define how we let him go. We should ride with him, and as frustrating as he can be sometimes, it's it's all luck. If you know sports, a lot of it is luck, and if you're hurt all the time, it's just part of the game. So I am disappointed. Did I expect it? No. But I guess it's on to the next season and see how the franchise carries on from here. Hopefully, Ben Roethlisberger is not done, but of course, there needs to be a change somewhere. I think the end of the season was a product of injury-ridden and COVID situations. But what can you do? Anyway, it's gonna be Rams for the rest of the playoffs. Um, of course, I'm not jumping ship from the Steelers. I've been a fan of them for over a decade already. You can't tell me any different. But of course, being from Los Angeles, sorry about that. Of course, being from Los Angeles, I've got to root for an LA team. I still like the Chargers, but um, the Rams are in a better situation right now, and I'll root them on until they're out. Hopefully, they make it all the way to the Super Bowl and actually bring us a championship, one that's worth mentioning. I really don't like the Lakers, and I don't count it. Well, actually, I do count it. I meant to say the Dodgers. I don't count. The Dodgers championship does not count. Those guys choked every playoffs, and it's no coincidence that the time that there are no fans, they win the championship, and I don't count that. No, sir, you cannot tell me any different. Those people are still chokes, and the Astros still won that championship years ago in 2016. Or was it 2017? I don't know. I don't watch MLB. That's why I don't cover MLB. But I hate the Dodgers with a passion, bro. With a passion. I'm also excited to say that the Clippers bounced back from their situation against the Golden State Warriors. They played a lot better against the Bulls. Of course, it shouldn't have been so close, but like I said, Zach LaVine is here to play, and he's looking like an all-star this year. What was it, 45 points against Kawhi Leonard's 35? Just means that the Clippers were a better team, and I guess for the night, Zach LaVine was a better player. Even though I strongly do not agree that points are the entire determining factor of the best player of the game, or even a season, or even a career, whatever. But he was the best player last night in terms of scoring. Kawhi and him were battling it out. It was crazy. I got to see some highlights and the scary fall that Kawhi Leonard took. Ooh, my heart. And thank God he got up and he started jogging back on defense. It was a sigh of relief. And as of yet, I haven't heard anything serious of the situation, so I guess he just landed wrong and he just had a whole scare, but luckily that's all it was. Uh, and it was a good bounce back from the bad loss against the Warriors. Anywho, I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the NFL playoffs to continue. I guess I'll wait for the Clippers to play again later this week because today, as of January 11th, they're not playing. None of the teams that I care to cover will play, but of course I'm gonna try to see what I could squeeze in. But I'll do what I can, and we'll see what's up. All right. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Those are my three main takeaways of last night. Hopefully everyone is doing okay, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.